Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Guys, I cried twice during the last episode, and you know, I cried during it and I ended it being mad. So clearly I'm like, what this episode is gonna be, you know, for me, how I'm gonna feel during it. I'm a little worried. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer season 2 episode 9 or season 3 episode 2. I don't know, I still don't know yet how I'm gonna count, you know, I'm gonna present you this episode. I made the choice to present you the train arc in 7 episodes because I thought that it was better, and I still think, and in fact it confirmed me that I was right, you know, how it happened, how I dealt, you know, with these 7 episodes. I prefer to present you 7 times, you know, 7 videos, because I wanted to offer you more reaction part and also to have the time to discuss about things. But because of that, now I'm a little divided about how to present you this season, you know, these episodes. In some platforms, it's a part 2 of the season 2, and in some platforms, they are saying that because it's a new part, a new arc, it's the episode 2 of the second part. Is some other platforms that are saying that it's the episode 9 of the season 2. On IMDb, they are saying that it's the season 3, episode 2 of the season 3. So clearly, I don't know how to deal with it. I think that for now, which seems the most logical thing to do for me, is to say that it's season 2, episode 9. So everyone is gonna understand, you know, what episode I'm watching. If I'm saying season 2, episode 2, some people are gonna be confused. What part are you talking about? If I'm saying season 3, episode 2, some people are gonna be like, it's already out, no one wants us, you know, something like that. So tell me, what do you think about it on the comments, your opinion about it? I'm interested by that. I think that I'm gonna ask you also on Twitter your opinion about it before, you know, publishing these videos. And in fact, maybe I would have written, you know, no, right there, something else on YouTube, maybe? I don't know, me right now, I don't know. The last episode, yes, I cried twice during it. At first, because they made that long resume at the beginning about Rengoku dying, and really they made me watch that again, so for sure I cried. To see him dying, to have also Tanjiro screaming, crying, for sure I cried. And after that, he met Rengoku's family, he talked with Senjuro so well about Rengoku. And after that, we had his dad talking so bad about him. For sure I cried. I couldn't handle that moment. No, in fact, I cried when Senjuro is said to his dad, when Rengoku said, you know, that message that Tanjiro delivered. Too much, it was too much. And at the same time, I wanted more. At the same time, you saw it during that moment, I wanted Tanjiro to intervene, to stay right there, to find a way to repair the situation, you know. That dad drinking so much, talking so bad about Rengoku, that brother who has such a low esteem of himself right now, and who is used also in a way by his dad, who is serving his dad, you know, almost like it was wrong, it is wrong, the relationship, their situations. So I wanted for Tanjiro to intervene, to do something about it, and no, he did not. Like, I know that it's not him who needs to change everything, like it's not his place to do that, but I really hope that we're gonna see that family again at some point and that they are better now. I really hope so. But I cried during that moment. I made 2 breaks during the last episode. One because of that, you know, I was crying too much, and one because we had really a lot of informations about Muzan, who can transform himself into a lady, we knew it, but also into a kid, who is so rough with his demons, that's not new, who is searching so much, a blue flower, blue lily, I have the emotion, for what? We know the powers that a flower can have. My theory is the fact that we know that the other flower, she can push back, you know, the demons, like to not be attacked by the demons. Maybe this flower, it's for the demons to be immune, to not be touched by that other flower. That's the only theory that I found right now. I could say, you know, that it's to make a potion and all, but to do what? Like, I really don't know all of the mythology behind this universe, all of the things around that, so I don't know. For now, I don't know. And we had also a lot of other informations, like it's not the fire and the flame, in fact, it was the sun breathing that Angelo was using during all of this time, you know, what his dad showed him. And the sun breathing, it's the first technique, it's the base of all of the other techniques, which means for me that Tanjiro, he has the potential to be able to control all of the techniques. That's what I think. But another information, I mean, it's not really an information, but it's what happened during that moment, which is making me think that Rengoku's dad acted to defend himself and to attack Tanjiro like he was the enemy. And during that moment, he reacted like it was a reflex, like we know that he was an Hashira before, so he reacted like he was seeing an enemy because of the earrings, and he was saying stuff, acting also like people wearing these earrings are enemies. So it means that we have more than one people, we have a group, we have a corporation, an organization, I don't know, with these earrings using the sun breathing technique. They were enemies of you for sure, but maybe also of all of the Hashira. But now, the Hashira right now, they don't know anything about the sun breathing technique, so what happened? Like, the master himself, he doesn't seem to know anything about it. And also, we know already that Muzan reacted also seeing this earring, and is considering also that Tanjiro could be an enemy. So I'm like, what is happening right there? This guys, this corporation is considered as an enemy, you know, of the Hashira, but also of Muzan. You know, at first when Rengoku's dad reacted like that, I was like, oh, maybe in fact people using these techniques, wearing these earrings, they are working for Muzan or something like that. But no, Muzan is also against them, so how it is? Or maybe they were acting for Muzan and after that not anymore? Poor. Muzan was one of them and he killed them all. We know that at some point maybe he met your dad. At least he was with someone with these earrings. Oh, that's it, I can have a new theory. Your dad was a part of a group wearing these earrings who were enemies of the Hashira. No, I need to work on it more. Muzan was someone using the sun breathing technique with Tanjiro's dad and other people. He went wrong, you know, on the wrong direction. Because of that, he killed some of his friends. That's why maybe he was so much, you know, after these guys, you know, after Tanjiro's dad, and maybe also after their families, to be sure that no one would know the sun breathing technique again. You know, that it wouldn't be a knowledge that everyone would know. because it's the one that Muzan is using. Why is the Hashira they would be against people with these earrings? Because some of them joined Muzan blindly, are working for him. I need to work on that theory, but I think that there is something right there. I can work on it. Because really to explain the fact that wearing these earrings, it means that you're enemies of the Hashira and you're an enemy of Muzan, there is an issue right there. So it means that at some point, people with these earrings were not the enemies of the Hashira or were not the enemies of Muzan. On the contrary, allies or allies. If it would be allies of the Hashira, they should remember that. If they were allies of Muzan, maybe it would make more sense with that little short memory that we had before, with the fact that Angelo's dad was, I don't know how to say it, with the fact that people, demons went after his family, to eliminate all of them, all of the ones who could have that knowledge. I can work on it. I'm sure that I can work on it. Just really I want on my mind right there. I'm glad, when I have these things, during the time that I'm filming and not during the time of the editing or really on a random time of my life, because it's filmed. So you guys, you can see the process of my theories. So if it's gonna be a false theory, at least you understood the process behind it. And if it's gonna be a real one, like I'm right with that, you saw also when I had it and for what reason, what dots I connected, and the fact also that it didn't come to me just like that, and that really I had to work on it, and I'm still not satisfied at 100% by that theory. I need to work on it a little more. For Muzan part, for Muzan, if you were an ally or if you were a member of this group, what this group was doing exactly, you changed, because you became a demon or became of something else. See, I need to work on things. Yep, that's already a long intro, so I'm gonna stop it right there. If you really want to have all of my opinions about the last episode, go see my review of the last episode. And I'm just glad, that I had that big theory during this intro, that you saw the process of it. So it's somewhere, It's filmed somewhere. I'm gonna go for this episode. If you want, you're in my Patreon to have episodes earlier. Again, I think that we have 4 episodes of advance, so at least 2 weeks of advance. And we've extended our 4 action part, like for the last episode, I think that I'm gonna put the 4 action part. I reacted so much, guys. I think so. Let's go for this episode. Oh, and yes, during this intro I did not have the time to remind you why I have some doubts about this Hashira and me appreciating him. His attitude, and also his attitude with women. Oh, your head is gonna explode at some point. Of assholes stalking and treating bad women. You're flashing. You are saying that? Is that quick because the sound Hashira is running like the sound, So the entertainment district, you defined it for lust and desire. And he wanted to bring 2 girls that he kidnapped into it. Everything is alright. Me too. Come on. I was really like, in fact, yes, do that just to annoy him. It looks great. Too much people for you? Oh, il est agoraphobe. Comment t'es dit tout? Don't. I hope that you're not saying that this system, this organization is great. For the ones of you who are gonna say that it's something cultural, you know, that I can't understand and all, don't give me that reason to justify prostitution. Yeah? That's not what he said, what he wants. And the fact that Zenitsu, you're brave enough to talk like that to him because of that reason. I'm beginning to have a problem with all of you talking like that about women and all. In what? They look great. I'm not too sure about the drawing showing so much of their boobs, but they look great. Ah! Inosuke? You know, without his usual outfit, it's weird. Ah! You look like the cutest one. He transformed. For what reason? You need to calm down. Can she be Muzan again? Cool, you have your pimp. Not sure I appreciate this episode, you know, that part of the story, that story. And for me, you're the cutest one. You know how to play? Zenitsu? Ah, you're good! Because you have a good ear, the fact that he can hear people and all, that's why you're a good musician. No, it's not ugly! You didn't miss anything. He can look beautiful, but his attitude is... Please. I'm glad that you're not using a female fake voice, you know.
京極屋のおかみさん、窓から落ちて死んじゃったんだって。最近は足抜けしていなくなる姉さんも多いしね。
足抜けって何？
すごい荷物だね。足抜けっていうのはね、借金を返さずにここから逃げることだよ。
そうなんだ。
Your debt.
好きな男の人と逃げ切れる人もいるんだけどね。妻花魁は
妻？宇髄さんの奥さんだ。
噂話はよしなさい。本当に逃げ切れたかどうかなんて。
Are you wearing your earrings, Tanjiro? Yes, you do. So it's not Muzan. He would have recognized you.
妻花魁は足抜けしたんですか？
どうしてそんなことを聞くんだい？
To have an answer?
警戒されている。妻花魁は私の
Sister?
兄なんでした。
Oh, sure, he's too honest for that.
姉とはずっと手紙のやり取りをしていましたが、消すような人だ。
That face and that voice.
確かに私もスマちゃんが足抜けするとは思えなかった。だけど日記が見つかっていて、足抜けするって書いてあったそうなの。
これは鬼にとってかなり都合がいい。遊郭から逃亡したのだと思われるだけ。日記を探す必ず助け出すから。
You think that maybe a demon took her, killed her? It's a good guess. I mean, for people disappearing like that, right there.
ここに救っている鬼、上限の鬼か。だとするとド派手な取り合いになるかな。
Flashy. Why? I need to stop rolling my eyes each time.
部屋に閉じこもって出てこないけど、具合が悪いって言ったっきりで病院にも行かない。
She's right there? Okay, she's sick, but she's alive and she's right there.
あら、ひろこちゃん。あー、出ると危ないよ。
お前は声が太いから絶対喋るなよ。
さあ、答えてごらん。さあ、答えてごらん。
Eh?
答えてごらん。お前は誰にこの手紙を出していた？
Oh, someone discovered that you're a spy? Female demon?
答えるんだよ。
Come on, Yosuke, intervene. Maybe he can save that wife. If the other one truly disappeared, we can suppose that she died. Or maybe she disappeared because she was in danger, she felt it, and she is alive. A demon, one of Muzan's, you know, one of the 12. Maybe someone who discovered what you're doing, no matter what. The post-credit scene.
前日はなんだかんだ三味線が気に入ってかなりの腕前になったみたいですよ。
Yep, playing well.
吉原行くとおいらせます。
That was not really a secret, that was things that we already knew. Clearly, I think that you saw during this episode that I was not a fan of this place, of this story, at least of that part of the story. I mean, it's fun and we had some moments of fun during this episode. I lost, you know, at several occasions. But the fact that you are explaining that this place, it's for lust and desire, we have a lot of prostitutes right there, even if it's another name to explain that, even if it's another organization, another process to go into it, to be into it, to get out of it, no matter what, it's prostitution, you know, it's women, and also maybe boys, we didn't see any, but maybe also, who are there because they had difficulties, you know, into their lives, and they have debts also that they have to repay, and they are right there, okay, they have a place to sleep and they have things to eat, but still they have to give their bodies for that. And you can't quit it, you know, just like that also, like a system of debts, a system of people in control of these places, something like that. It's not because of the fact that it's another organization and it's made, you know, to be presented like it's an honor for you to be a part of our house, that yes, it is truly, and that's everything is alright right there. The debate around prostitution, I'm not gonna go into that debate into that video, just to say that I'm not okay with it right there, because they are really presenting the fact that these women, they are going into these houses because at first they are into bad situations and they are searching for money and they are searching for a place, you know, to stay and all. So, you know, they are not right there by choice. I think that with what I just said, you understood a little where I'm standing on that debate. What can I say about really right there what is happening? It's not because it's another name, it's another process organization, and you are presenting it at something flashy, at something great and all that it truly is. Because at the base of things, it's women, girls who are being sold, who are joining because they are into a bad situation and because you are promising a place to sleep and things to eat, but still you have debts and you can't quit whenever you want and stuff like that. So I'm against that. So clearly already that part of the story, of the context, you know, was not pleasing me. So after that, to have our three guys being disguised into women, it's fun. I love the fact that they are not changing their voices, you know. In other shows or animes, when they are transforming guys into women, they are using, you know, voices like that to imitate women. No, we're not talking like that as women, so you don't have to take that kind of voice to imitate us. So I'm glad that they're not making that mistake. That was, yes, fun, and all of these different situations and the fact that you are taken for different reasons, it was fun. But at the end still I'm feeling bad and awkward with the situation because they are presented as girls, you know, and they are sold, taken by these houses. Okay, we are seeing them, you know, doing stuff into the house and all, but you know, all of the young girls who are serving into these houses, we can imagine that at some point they're gonna become the prostitutes also. Like the fact that are they pretty enough to be into that house, it's a question. It's really showing that you're not right there to be just a maid, you know, you're here for something else also, at some point at least. So all of that, you know, it was difficult for me to appreciate just the story, you know, the story that this episode was telling, because all of the context around was disturbing me, you know, and playing with my ideas, you know, in life and all of that. And also I think because really that Hashira is annoying. His attitude is annoying. It's really disturbing also for me because, again, all of the other Hashira that we met truly, I mean Giyu, Shinobu and Rengoku, I appreciate them, like, and they were not perfect. Rengoku maybe was truly the good guy that everyone loves, but Giyu is cold, is close, like, he has his defaults. Shinobu, she was really rough and all, and she wanted to kill Nezuko. At first I was not a fan of her, so clearly they were not perfect, but I was okay with their characters, I appreciated them no matter what, you know. This one, his attitude, the fact that already during the last episode he treated these two girls like that, he wanted to kidnap them, to take them with him without their consent. Two girls into a district of lust and desire, and now that we know what he wanted to do with them, I'm even more mad, you know? And also the fact that he slapped, it was ahoy, but you know, like, I was not okay with it, but the fact that during this episode is also annoying, like his attitude is bragging, he has his head like that, he wants to be considered as a god, and after that, you know, he's acting like really, oh, you love yourself too much, your mommy told you too much that you were a good-looking guy. Like at this point, okay, he can look good and he looks good. I cannot deny that. But even people who looks really good, if they're acting like assholes, for me, in fact, they're gonna disgust me. Like, I don't care about how beautiful you look if your actions and your words, you know, and your attitude are so annoying. I can't see you for something else than an annoying person. I'm sorry if you're a fan of this Hashira, you're not gonna agree at all with me, and even more you're gonna be mad at me, but I hope that you understand also my reasons. You know, even if you don't agree with my reasons, I hope that you understand them. You understand why someone who is thinking, you know, who has ideas like me can not appreciate that guy. I really hope that that's gonna change. Like, these 3 wives, you seem to be really worried about them, so I hope that we're gonna see you react, you know, the fact that one disappeared, right there one is in danger, so maybe you're gonna have to fight. At least Inosuke is gonna have to fight. I hope that we're gonna see him being worried even more, that we're gonna see him, you know, yes, in bad positions, in bad situations, so we're gonna see more of him, because for now I almost like it's just an act to be like that. You can't be like that. I mean, if you are truly like that, I'm right, you're annoying and you're an asshole, but maybe it's just an act and in fact inside you're different. And these 3 women, these 3 wives, they really took a lot of risk. That was really dangerous what they did, how they were represented, you know, they look great physically, but also with what they are doing and all. I want to meet them, to discover more about them. For sure, I'm a little annoyed, frustrated by the fact that we are seeing a lot their boobs. That can be explained by the fact that right there they were prostitutes. I love so much, you know, the fact that Kanao, the fact that other girls into this show, like also Nezuko, they are not representing them like that. So for me, you know, this anime, which is not making this mistake, you know, representing women only with their boobs, you know, showing them a lot, I was glad. So when they are making this mistake, I'm like, why? You proved that you can represent women in another way, so why? We'll see. And yes, really, I want to see them, I want to meet them, because again, you have to be so brave to do what they do, and all of their situations. I want to know more about them, and also because I'm interested really by the relationship that they have with Tengen, with Uzui, really what is happening right there, and to see him another way, you know, acting differently. I'm interested by that, so maybe with them, through them, we'll see. And I'm gonna see that on another day. That's all for today. 2 episodes of Demon Slayer, that was already cool. So it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Hey.